Wake Up Tucson with Joe Higgins and Christy Simone on 1030 KVOI, The Voice.
The heat is on the street.
You know, sometimes we are amazingly spoiled on the show.
Yes, we is.
Today
This is one day, man.
we are amazingly spoiled on the
Yep.
show. 22 minutes after the hour on the Wake Up Tucson show, and one of the things we try to do every Friday is feature a great local restaurant. And after eating this, I can say today is no different. We have Les Baxter. He is co-owner of the Hog Pit on Tanque Verde. What is going on, Les? Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
This stuff, I'm telling you, there's a lot of barbecue places in this town. This could be, I don't say this stuff often. It's just probably some of the best barbecue I've eaten in Tucson.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you.
It truly is.
So, so we got what? We have brisket. We have pork ribs or beef ribs.
Yeah, pork
ribs, and then we have what's this?
Pulled pork.
Pulled pork.
And sausage.
Now the brisket had the flavor the most for me, the most flavor of the way you're smoking it. How do you smoke it?
16 hours slow smoked in pecan wood.
And that's what I taste. I mean,
Now there's also a pre-rub that goes on before it goes in the smoker. And they check it for certain temperatures, and they do certain things at the temperatures. Like we'll pull them out, then we'll do another process, and then put them back in.
Do you ever watch those food channels where they're doing the barbecue cook-offs and they go and they taste all these different barbecue places, and each is a little different, you know,
Oh, yeah.
just a little different.
Oh, yeah.
And 16 hours is a lot of love cooking.
Yes, it is, and it's the difference between a successful product or a run-of-the-mill.
One thing I mentioned to you too, where's the barbecue sauce? And you said you had a great answer.
If you have to mask it with sauce, the meat's probably not that good.
Right. And that's
Sauce-
totally the case.
The sauce should get the credit, not the meat.
Right.
With a smoke process like this, you should be able to bite into it and taste flavor and go, I don't need any sauce.
Right.
Or if you want sauce, the sauce just enhances. It's not the actual flavor.
Right.
So, Les, when did you take over ownership of the Hog Pit?
November 1st.
November 1st. What were you doing beforehand?
Actually, I was working for a friend's construction company, but I'm a Grammy-nominated jazz artist, which means I needed to work at a construction company.
You mean it's like a guy when you say, hey, what do you do for a living? You go, oh, I'm a writer. And you go, oh, you're unemployed.
Or you're a morning radio DJ.
I'm unemployed.
And we work on other jobs. Right.
It's like, okay.
So
this
tell
is
me
what
about the
I do.
Grammy. So what's your instrument?
Bass.
Bass, okay. And what's your Grammy nominated? Is it a
My band was nominated as Best New Jazz Artist when our first CD came out.
And what was the name of your band?
The Les Baxter Factor.
Nice.
We play at the Hog Pit every Wednesday.
Awesome. So great food, and Joe's a big jazz guy.
Yeah, I love jazz.
He's a big jazz guy.
Right.
We're children. He's a jazz barbarian,
Right.
Les, and we're trying to teach him
I don't
just
get
the
it.
basics.
All right. I don't get it. I got to get it.
Don't throw any monk at him. It'll blow his mind. It'll blow his mind. You said when you sat down with your pitmaster and you said, how can I help make your life better and make this place better? What did he tell you?
He told me, buy the best quality meats. These are competition level recipes, and those are designed for the best quality meats.
Sure.
You know, nothing against the supermarket meats, but there are meats out there that people don't really have access to or don't want to pay the price for.
Right.
But if you're going to put a menu together and ask somebody to give you $19.99 for a meal, it better be worth probably more like $30. Honestly.
Yeah.
So, and that comes from every aspect: the meat, the ingredients in the rub, the cooking process, all of it. I talked to a guy who's got a place in Phoenix, and he ate at our place, and he was he's like, wow, this is so different than ours. I said, well, how long are you cooking your brisket? He said 2 hours. I'm like,
Wow.
what?
I would have told you my two favorite barbecue places. I told you about Joe's Barbecue in Gilbert. It was also Honey Bears up in Phoenix.
Honey Bears. We have a guy that comes in every week now. He does business there, and he has to do some business weekly here.
Right.
So and his company is within walking distance of Honey Bear, so he eats there once a week. But he comes to our place, and he said, "Man, the first time he ate, he said, I'm going back to Honey Bear and tell them they need to step up their game."
Nice.
So he
Honey Bear's been around for a while.
He comes in once a week, and he loves it. The last time he came, he took some with him to take them.
Oh my Lord!
Jam it in their face.
Now, Honey
right?
Bear's been around for at least 20, 25 years up in Phoenix. It's like Southern barbecue, and their slogan is, "You don't need no teeth to eat our meat."
Well, that's good meat too. When you can just suck it off the bone or whatever.
So, folks, the Hog Pit is up on Tanque Verde, right? As you get to Sabino Canyon, right by my friend Dairy Queen, Al Leone. He's a buddy of mine. Right, you're up there, just a little bit up from him, right?
Yeah.
By Tucson Country Club, Chris with the Argyle Socks. You're a big country clubber guy.
Huge.
There's a famous ice cream place. There's a famous chicken place.
Yeah.
Now,
Looks like Ron Barber.
Basically,
right?
it's where it used to be a McDonald's, that building, right? Originally.
Yeah, McDonald's. From what I understand,
Right in front of the Ramada,
Arby's,
the Ramada Inn right there.
Denny's, it was a lot of different things.
Now, the question I have for you: say you're using pecan wood to smoke, and so today we have. Is that a hot link? We're going to call it a hot link, the sausage, or not?
No, just regular smoked sausage.
Okay, smoked sausage. We got brisket, and we had pulled pork and ribs. Any other? What other things are you smoking? Is that the?
We have a great smoked salmon.
Oh, nice.
And a great smoked chicken quarter. It's dark meat.
Nice.
Drum and thigh.
That's
Very
good.
cool. And how about the sides? We see mac and cheese
Yeah,
today.
tell me the mac and cheese. How you making it?
That's a U.S. Foods product that we bring in. Now, we doctor it up. I should say they doctor it up. I don't do any cooking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go out of business.
You're the front man slash
right.
brains behind the operation.
I bring the people in.
Bass player.
I keep everybody happy. I play the music. I handle the music. But I do not mess with the food. There's only one thing I did to our menu.
What's that?
We had a sweet bean, and I changed it to a spicy bean.
Okay.
And I suggested we bring in sweet potato pie, red velvet cake, and shoe fly pie.
Nice. What's a shoe fly?
Yeah, what is shoe fly?
Shoe fly pie is a Southeast PA delicacy, and it's molasses and brown
on the
sugar.
bottom. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Wet bottom.
I'm from Philly. I know what
Yeah, I'm from Reading.
All right. Allentown, actually.
Excellent,
Yeah,
excellent.
So as a bassist, you got to be the anchor for this group. You and the drummer usually got to be the people that kind of hold everybody down.
Keep the beat, man.
Yep.
Keep it straight.
Is that a similar role at Hog Pit for you?
My role at Hog Pit is jack of all trades.
Gotcha.
Whatever needs to be done, I will do. People have seen me sweeping the floors, bussing the tables, seating people, taking orders, pouring drinks, fixing toilets, going up on the roof and patching.
You're giving this guy, Mr. Small Business Owner,
Done it. Yeah.
he's done it.
Done it. Love it.
But you have to.
You gotta do
You
it.
have to, or that kind of stuff will nickel and dime you.
Yeah, it will.
Everything you don't have to pay somebody to do
Right.
saves you money.
That's totally true.
What time does jazz happen on this weekend?
Every night our music starts at 5:30.
Okay.
5:30 to 8:30. That way it's a happy hour thing. It's a dinner thing. People can feel like they can go out, have a good time.
Hang in the
Any day of
patio.
the week
You got to have
and
patio.
still get home. And
This shoe fly pie, I'm going for it, man.
All right.
I gotta have it.
All right, couple more questions, and we got to let you go. First of all, what's the website for the Hog Pit?
hogpitsmokehouse.com.
Remember, it's on Tanque Verde, right in front of the Ramada Foothills Hotel right there.
They've been great to us.
I mean, if you're staying at that hotel and this place is right next door, how is this not like a winner chicken?
Well, they
dinner
don't have their own restaurant.
Yeah.
And they've been fantastic by sending people to us. And
Think about it. If you're someone from, Milwaukee that's coming to Tucson, staying there. I got you guys and an English pub right in front of the place. I mean, who would have thought you'd have great barbecue and an English pub going to Tucson, Arizona?
can't beat that.
So,
Exactly.
the other thing I would ask you is, what's your favorite couple of restaurants that's not your own place here in Tucson, like locally owned restaurants you would go to? I know you're there all 24 hours a day at this place.
Popeyes.
Now, my wife, who lived in Baton Rouge for a long time, of all the chain chicken places, she likes Popeyes.
Chicken and rice.
I love that. The Popeyes chicken is fantastic. I like good steaks. So Sullivan's is up there on my list. Fleming's is up there. We really don't eat out a lot since we took over.
Of course not. And your last question.
So true.
The people ask you, you're on a desert island, right? And you had to take 2 jazz albums with you, other than your own. What would you bring? Joe has no idea what you're talking about, so don't even look at Joe.
I'm on Google looking this up right now.
My favorite album is Spyro Gyra's Free Time album.
Okay.
And
Joe's eyes just rolled back in the...
David Sanborn's Voyeur album.
Okay.
Those are the 2 I would take.
Very good.
What would you take there, Smarty Alec?
I love Miles Davis, Quincy Jones live at Montreux.
Nice.
Here Come the Honeyman is one of the smoothest little 1.5 minute Miles Davis all time.
Now, if it wasn't limited to jazz, I would take anything by Steely Dan.
Okay. Very good.
All right. A lot of bass in Steely Dan, too, yeah.
Can I say one last
Of
thing?
course you can.
Like us on Facebook, Hog Pit Smokehouse. You can find us. That way, almost daily, we're blurbing and letting people know what's going on that night. And
We got to do a happy hour at the Hog Pit.
Yeah, we got to make that happen.
Because especially he's got music and all this stuff, it'll be
So, folks,
extra notch.
complete the circle and head on over there this weekend or next few days and mention you heard them on Wake Up Tucson. Come out and say hi to Les. And this is why we do these. We get to hear their stories and why the love that goes into the food and the flavors, and stay away from those chain restaurants and eat local, be local, and support these guys.
can I do
That's
one
about-
last thing?
It's all yours, man.
I want to give a special shout out to everybody in my staff, the people that were there when I took over, plus the people that came in. These people have a dedication to the Hog Pit that shows in what you eat and what you experience.
Nice.
All right, man. Les, all the best of luck to you and your crew and your family. And we will be in definitely soon picking up some stuff.
Thank you.
All right, the Hog Pit, Tanka Verde.
Here's Les jamming it out here on YouTube. You hear it right now.
This is the Les Baxter Factor.
Oh God, you got me singing.
Man, look at that hair.
That's my cap.
Oh, I thought it was your hair. I thought you had the Daryl thing going on from Coming to America and that thing. So, nice.
Sounds like Hendrix here. What is this here?
Wake Up Tucson with Joe Higgins and Christy Simone on 1030 KVOI, The Voice.